Specifically, the sphenofrontal suture, which is the cranial suture between the sphenoid
It's almost
bone
like it's
and
a
the frontal
design.
bones, both here and here.
My client, Frank Castle, was shot. Point blank, execution style in the head.
How do you survive that?
It fragmented on impact, causing damage in both the right frontal lobe and temporal lobe of his brain.
What are the effects of such an injury?
Mr. Castle is suffering from what we call sympathetic storming. It's a heightened and ongoing state of fight or flight in which the sympathetic nervous system is hyperactive, as if he is reliving the incident of trauma over and over again. It can plunge a seemingly
it's like what he
peaceful
said, right?
individual into mental and emotional chaos.
And one who's suffering from extreme emotional disturbance, is it possible to willfully premeditate a crime?
Any infractions would be considered crimes of passion.
Would you say the circumstances surrounding Frank's mental state is different than those of your other patients?
I would. Frank Castle's been through hell.
Thank you.
You killed my dad! I don't give a shit what you've been through.
Order.
You killed him.
Order in the
I
court.
saw him
Please
in his
remove that
coffin
young
with
man
holes
now.
in him. He was my dad, and now he's gone.
I need you to take the stand.
For what? Why would I?
The jury has to know what happened to you, what you go through every single day after this
I don't
afternoon.
think you can make that decision though.
I don't think we have any other shot. Hey. He'll do it. He'll take the stand.
You serious?
Yeah.
One caveat, though.
Right?
We get Matt to do the questioning.
No.
Yes.
No. You're doing great. Okay? You're making Reyes play defense. You don't need Matt for this.
I do, Karen.
Why do you always do this? Why do you put Matt in the driver's seat when you can do this yourself?
Some things that I'm better at, and there's things that he's better at. This is something that he'll be better at.
He's barely spent 2 seconds with Frank.
I know, but that kid nearly destroyed us in there. And at
I
this
mean,
moment,
technically
Matt
he's
is the
spent
right person to question
probably
Frank. He just
more
is.
time, maybe.
When we met, was it fate? Was it luck? Or was I a mission?
Mission. Stick trained me a long time. Like he trained you. He's not a sentimental man, but he wanted you back. He wanted you to forget about law, your friends, your city. He thought I could distract you.
He was right.
No. Because I did the thing I promised him I'd never do. I fell in love with you, Matthew. Listen to my heartbeat if you must.
It doesn't mean we have to fight Stick's way. He kills his enemies, and we don't have to. But it's a choice, and it's a choice that I remake every single day. And you can too.
Matthew, there are things about me you don't know.
I don't need to know.
I want you
I
to.
don't care. Whatever you've done in the past. Electra, whoever you've chosen to be, you're free now. All right, you could have killed those men at the hole, but you didn't. Because you're not Stick. And screw him for ever making you feel like you might be, even for a second.
He can hear you.
I don't care if you leave Stick. Be with me. Fight this war by
I
my
mean,
side.
Matt,
my way.
aren't you still currently with Karen?
Our way.
Got company.
Hey.
Karen. Hi. Let's go somewhere.
No,
So
why?
that we can talk.
I don't want to.
I know this looks crazy, but it's really not. But it's-
It doesn't matter. Frank Castle's going to take the stand tomorrow. And your friend could use your help.
Maybe you should have left her at the door, Stick. God.
Karen, I'm so sorry.
Froggy
about
wants to walk through some things with you.
I mean, if she doesn't want to hear it.
It's pretty to see.
Oh my god, there's people that are like,
It looks better than I ever.
Free Frank.
I didn't wear a tie.
punish Frank.
Order.
I can just imagine those people at home, like, with their arts and crafts stuff.
You've been charged with multiple capital crimes. Been called a killer incapable of empathy or remorse.
I wonder if he's
I've
putting it
heard a lot
together.
about neurochemistry and psychology and all things unfolding scientifically and otherwise inside your brain. I just have one question I want to ask. What happened that day? The day your family was so tragically killed. It's okay, Frank. I understand it's difficult.
Do you? Do you understand? 'Cause I don't think you understand shit.
You don't want to tell us? I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what kind of man you are. You're the kind of man this city needs. Because, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all know this city needs help. And the cops, they can't fix it alone. We all need men and women who are willing to take the fight themselves. The kind of people who risk their lives so that we can walk safe at night in our own neighborhoods. We need heroes.
Order.
The help they offer. He's not a common criminal. He's not malicious in intent. Frank Castle is actually a good man. He doesn't know the difference between right and wrong anymore, and he doesn't need punishment for that. He needs help.
Your Honor, can I say something?
You may.
I want you to know that I do it all again. I ain't crazy.
But what
I
is
know
his
what I did.
deal? Like, do you want?
I know
What do
who
you
I am.
want?
And I do not need your help.
Dude, you're making the lawyer's
In the
job
middle of
really
my right
hard.
goddamn mind, and any scumbag, any lowlife, any maggot piece of shit that I put down, I did it because I liked
Order.
it. Hell, I loved it. You people, you call me the Punisher, ain't that right? The big bad Punisher. Here I am. You want to hear me?
Remove the witness.
I am the Punisher.
I think somebody got that.
Convincing him of what? Yelling his way to multiple life sentences? You provoked him.
I didn't provoke that. What are you talking
I
about?
had it lined up for you. We could have done this. We could have gotten the charges reduced. All you had to do was get Frank to tell his story. Instead,
He
you veer
wasn't
off into
cooperating.
vigilante land.
You're right. The city really needs heroes. But you're not one of them.
Oof.
I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to be with him. Get out. Before I get nasty.
Are you threatening me?
You're damn right, I am. Go.
What do you think he'll say when he finds out what you are? What you've always been? Haven't told him yet. Have you?
This poor guy is just sitting in the car this whole time.
Enough with these amateurs. Time to get the band back together.
Oh, yes, come on through. I mean, you're really hurt, but... Throwing stars! You really are a ninja.
Who do you work for? Huh? Who sent you? Just a kid.
Oh, yikes. You were just talking about how you want to be good.
This is who I am. Do you still want me? Matthew.
Oh, no, you're poisoned. Are they staging a breakout or something? Oh. Hello.
I see you got my message.
Like he would work with you. You're evil and criminal. He doesn't like criminals. Alright. That was Daredevil. Season 2, episode 8, Guilty of Sin. Why go through a trial if you're just gonna end up in prison anyways? Like, you could have just been like, I'm guilty. But then again, I guess you were coerced or something like that to meet Wilson in jail. I don't know why, considering the fact that, like, you don't like criminals, so that's a bit weird. Yeah, this pretty decent episode. really awkward with, like, you know, Karen finding Elektra in bed, and then, like, also really awkward when she's like, I want to be good with you, and then, like, slits a kid's throat, and then was like, is this me? Do you still want me? It's so awkward. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.